Hello. Today we're going to be doing a project. This is going to be like a prop from a TV show we're making. If you guys have ever seen Dexter, we're going to be making he's a serial killer, and when he kills him, he takes a blood slide, and he has a little case for it. We're going to be making the case, and we're going to have the blood slides and all that inside of it. I think 8 inches should be good. Let's take it 7.5. We'll do 7.5 inches. And then take off 1/2 inch. So it will be 4.5. Yeah, should be good. We're gonna try to do some fancy woodwork. How am I? I have to get my T-square. Yay. Let's take it. It's too short and stubby. Because the actual one's longer. Let's maybe take it to 9 and see how we like that. I think 9's good. Okay, now we're going to make the sides of the case. Probably about that, how... Two and a half. Now I have to cut these in half again. No, I'm not gonna cut them in half. I'm gonna cut one of them. One of them will be 75% of it. The other will be 25 because of the design. Make the front of this. The wider pieces will go on the bottom, and the shallower pieces will go on the top. Okay, I got the sides done. The long sides done, and then the top and bottom done. So this is what we have so far. I'm gonna have to remake the front and the back because I measured the base and the lid, but I didn't take into account the sides. So we're gonna have to make 2 new pieces. After we're done making the front and back pieces, we will be done for today, and then next video I'll be finishing sanding. I'll finish, sand it all. I'll cut the joints, glue it all together, stain it, assemble it, and think. Well, guys, that's going to be it for today. In the next video, we will cut a new front and a new back that are the correct size and dimensions. Sand everything again, because it still needs to be sanded more. Cut all the joints, glue it all together, sand it again, and then we will stain it. Should be done. We're gonna... Next video should all be done. Today we're going to be making the front and back for the Dexter slide case. We got a bunch of stuff to do. I'm hoping to get it finished this weekend, because I got other projects I want to do. But yeah, we're gonna... Hopefully we can finish it today. Okay, so here is all the parts to assemble it. I do have to cut out some other stuff, but we're not doing that right now. We'll do it later. But these are the back sides. These are the sides, back and front sides. I'm gonna sand them, and then I'm gonna plane them. No, I'm gonna plane them first, and then I'll sand them. And then we will cut the joints, assemble it. So we'll do that in a minute. Okay, I'm having to remake some parts, specifically the sides, because I do this a lot when I want to start a project. I get excited for it, so I don't think through all the processes in my head, and I cut stuff the wrong size. I don't take into account because I'm going to do joints. I didn't take into account for the joints, and also once I had all the pieces cut out yesterday, I realized it's like way too thick. The real thing's probably like that thick. It was like that thick. I mean, it might not look like much on camera, but it's a little too thick. So we're going to cut out some new pieces. The only piece that we're going to be able to actually keep is the top. We're going to have to cut a new bottom out of some thinner stuff because I looked in the photos that I have. The bottom is thin, which I have plenty of thin stuff. And then we're going to have to cut a new piece here. And then we should be able to finish this. The shop's a really big mess right now, so excuse me if I'm not getting the best camera angles or best really of anything. It is a nightmare. Use these little screws on the bottom to hold the bottom on. Okay, I don't know what part this is. Might be the second, might be the third, who knows. What we're gonna do today, it's all screwed together. There's a couple more steps. I will probably remove these screws. They're just there temporarily, most likely, who knows. There's a couple more steps though. So the box is assembled. What we have to do is, I need to get some wood putty, fill in these holes. And then I need to get stain, which will be the last part. But I need to get some wood putty. We're going to fill in these holes and sand it. First, we're going to sand it all now. And then get the wood putty, fill in the holes, sand it again. Cut the box down the middle. Sand it a bunch. Stain it. And then install the blood slides. So far, so good. It does need a lot of sanding. Okay, she's all sanded. She's really smooth. She's not finished being sanded because we do have to get some wood putty to fill in these holes. And then we're going to give her one hell of a sanding after that. Get her even smoother. And then we're going to put her on the table saw like this and cut it like right here all the way around. And then we're going to sand the hell out of it again. Sorry, there's a lot of dust in the air still, even though I was wearing a mask. And then we're going to install the hinges, the lock. We're going to stain it first, and then we'll attach all those permanently. And then she will be done. On the outside, we still have to measure and cut this wood, which is where the blood slides are going to slot in. Which I already have the blood slides. I just need to, sorry, I'm trying to get the camera, there we go. I just need to get the putty and the stain, which hopefully I should get today. And okay, so what we're gonna do now is I got some wood putty, and we're gonna fill in all the holes from the drill. Okay, now we're to the sanding phase. She's got all the putty all over it. Okay, so we cut the box. Now we're just gonna... I made one little mistake. This is the front panel. I did not attach it anyway to the top. So when I cut it off, these are just loose. So I marked the holes. I'm gonna drill them out. We're gonna mark the holes on the, the top part. Screw them, put the wood screws in, glue it together, and then assemble it all. Okay, so she's assembled. She's still got a little bit of work. I still got some sanding to do. We're trying a joint here. This is going to be cut out at some point, but we have it glued in because these here and here aren't connected, so it will wobble. We're trying to fix that. If this works, which it should, I have to do it 3 more times. And then this is just temporarily. I gotta get my chisel out, carve out little indentions so this will sit flat and it will close completely flat, which will be nice. Which we will do all this next week. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure... I'm not ending it here. Maybe. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time where we will be finishing this Dexter blood slide case. And we will be installing all the blood slides, staining it, cutting out. We'll be finishing it off. Back to, I believe, the last part of this series. Finishing the Dexter blood slide case. What we have to do is we have to cut here, here, and here for a joint so it's stronger. We have to cut into, because the corners are made up of 3 pieces. This front panel piece, the side panel piece, and then this center piece. So we got to cut into all 3 of them and get a thin piece of wood, sandwich it in between, glue it, and then once it's dried, cut it off, sand it all, and then we will stain it. After we're done cutting all the joints, first, actually, before we cut all the joints, I have to remove the hinges and get what is it called? A chisel, and make little notches for the hinges to sit in, so this closes completely flush. And then we will do the back joints. Okay, I am liking how it's turning out so far. These are the joints. We still got a lot of cleanup work to do before we stain it. We got one more joint to make back here, and then we're gonna sand the crap out of it. We have to do a couple things on the inside. We have to make the wood paneling that goes on the inside where the slides will fit. We're also gonna sand it a lot. But she does look pretty good. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut the slots for the blood slides to go. This is gonna take forever. If you've seen the show, you know when he rubs his fingers across the blood slides, you can hear them clank together a little bit. I hope to God that sound is possible when I do this, because I like that sound so much. I hope that it works. I'm gonna be so disappointed if it don't. That's kind of one of the reasons I like the box so much is because it makes a cool sound when he rubs his fingers across them. We gotta sand the blood slide case. Once we're done sanding it, we are going to stain it finally, and we will wrap it up. But yeah, let's sand this bad boy. Now that it's disassembled, we're gonna stain everything. Then once it dries, you will come back, assemble it. Tonight's the night. We're gonna finish the Dexter blood slide case. It's all stained. Literally the only thing I have to do is assemble it and then put the little blood droplets onto the slides and install them. And then she'll be done, and then it'll be time for me to move on to a new project. Okay, now folks, we're going to use the fake blood, put it inside the slides. There she is, the Dexter blood slide case in all its beautiful glory. She's beautiful. Now she's gonna go on display somewhere in my room. She does just look gorgeous. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.